What's going on, my fellow troops? My name is Xavvo and welcome back to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be ranking all of the mastery camos in Call of Duty in a tier list. Now the reason I'm doing this is I thought it sounded pretty cool, even though I haven't played any of the Call of Duties prior to COD World War II properly. I figured that ranking these camos would be fairly simple, as there wouldn't be a bias and I'd be able to look at them aesthetically and rate them without being blinded by nostalgia. So that's one of the useful things, I guess, of not being an old player in this kind of case. But yeah, I actually put a community post up about this asking you guys, and the overwhelming majority of you wanted to see this. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And yeah, so other than that, I just want to say before we get into this video, I heard that a whopping 97.4% of you are not subscribed to the channel. I don't know why that's gone up so much, but yeah, if you are not subscribed, do consider subscribing. And if you do not know what I upload around here, I basically upload tutorials, topic news, discussions, whatever it may be inside of Call of Duty. So if that's of any interest to you, do consider subscribing today with the noti bells on. It really means a lot and it goes a long way. But other than that, let's get into this video. Now real quick, something I just really want to mention is so funny. If you guys are not familiar around here, on my previous tier list, which was the Black Ops Cold War one, I started the video off kind of explaining that I had made a new Twitter, like a random backup one to use for the tier lists, because in order to make tier lists on Tier Maker, you do actually need a Twitter account. So I made it so that basically it wouldn't get any notifications, whatever, and I would just use it as a random account to use for tier list that I would never use any other time. And I made the username very random, so you wouldn't be able to find it. Now, funnily enough, if you guys have not been around on the channel very long, you won't know about this, but I made a video kind of like in April explaining that I was hacked on my computer, and a bunch of stuff happened where basically my email was compromised and whatnot, and it fucked over my Facebook and Instagram and shit like that. Now, I don't know if this has honestly got something to do with that, but if you have been to my Black Ops Cold War tier list and it says here's my tier list, you go to it, below it says follow my username if you're even interested, and for some reason, even though it's quite literally made by me, you go to the account and it shows up as this, Ryan Selkiss, this random fucking profile which looks apparently supposed to be South Park related, and they're some sort of Bitcoin account. And the thing is, I have gained access back into this account, so it's definitely my account, as you can see. It's clearly a bot or some shit, a crypto bot. But yeah, I just want to say, if anyone did go and watch my my Cold War tier list video, and you went to that tier list and you even considered looking at my page and you thought, who the fuck is this? Yeah, that is not me, so I don't know if this has something to do with that. The person or the thing got a hold of that random account that I don't even actually use and went into it. But I did just sign back into it, recited my password, so whoever the fuck this is was kicked out. And I will be changing this account back to what it was before. But yeah, really weird, so I thought I'd just point that out. I thought that was really funny, but sorry for dragging out this intro a bit. But anyway, guys, we're now going to get into the actual tier list now. So as you can see, we've got the classic on this channel. We've got God tier, which is the best of the best. Then we've got amazing. Then we've got pretty good. Then decent. Then bad. And then we've got the complete opposite of God tier, which is God awful, which is just the worst of the worst. So yeah, as you can see, I've got all the camos from Black Ops 1 to Call of Duty Vanguard. And for anyone who's going to say, like, there was a camo in modern COD 4 Modern Warfare, the gold in that game apparently is just shit. Like, it's only on a few weapons, and the gold you can get in, I think, Modern Warfare Remastered is like the same thing basically, but better. So yeah, I thought we wouldn't actually count that one. So the real camo grinds begin at Black Ops 1. And yeah, so obviously keeping in mind the graphics would have been bad on older videos, so that's obviously something you've got to keep in mind. It will kind of affect how it looks. We're going to start off with Black Ops 1 Gold. Now, from what I'm seeing, this is a highly reputable gold camo. Apparently, people consider it to be one of the best, and I can 100% see why. When I'm just looking at this gold, it is super, super reflective. Looks really, really pretty, actually. So I'm going to say, for the first gold camo, the first proper gold camo for all weapons, Black Ops 1's gold is gonna go into amazing. I can't remember how it works. I think they did say with Black Ops 1 to get the gold, you had to, like, purchase it. Like, that's all you had to do. You had to have a certain amount of COD points or whatever it was equivalent at the time from prestiging or something, I think, and you would just buy the gold for your weapons. But so that's Black Ops 1's gold. Is amazing. Next up, we've got Modern Warfare 3. So again, another Call of Duty that only had one camo for the final camo. Modern Warfare 3's gold, it doesn't look terrible, but it kind of lacks character compared to Black Ops 1, if you ask me. So I'm gonna put it in decent. I don't think it's terrible, but it's decent gold camo. So that's where I'm gonna stick that one. Now we're on to Black Ops 2. So Black Ops 2's gold, from what I'm seeing on screen, it actually looks fairly decent. It does look fairly decent. The only thing is, I don't know if it really stands up to Black Ops 1's gold, because it just doesn't have, again, it doesn't have as much reflectiveness, as much character, but it's still a really cool gold. It's pretty similar to Modern Warfare 3's in a way. You know what, I'm going to put it in decent. I'm going to put it in decent. I don't care. Now, this was the first diamond camo that ever came into Call of Duty, and this was Black Ops 2's diamond. Now, you have got to be tripping if you are putting this any lower than amazing. Black Ops 2's diamond looks absolutely amazing, and I think it was probably one of the fan favorites as well, believe it or not. I'm not doing this based off fan favorites, by the way. I'm generally looking at the camos and critiquing them, and the Black Ops 2 diamond looks like it could actually stand up to today's diamond. In fact, I would say it's better than Vanguard's diamond. That's how much that's saying. Next, we've got Ghosts. I don't know where to put this, because honestly, Ghost's gold looks really dull. Like, it does look really dull. I'm putting it in bad. I'm generally going to put it in bad, because I do not think that this is a worthy gold camo whatsoever. It's not that good. It really is not. If you look at what I show on screen, for anyone who didn't play Ghost, because I didn't myself, but if I'm going to show you on screen what it looks like, pretty dull. Now we have Advanced Warfare. So this was 2014. Okay, so Advanced Warfare's diamond. I don't actually know where I want to put this. It's funny because this game didn't have a gold. I think diamond in this game was equivalent to gold, and the final camo here, which I think was the royalty camo, was equivalent to diamond. So that's kind of how it worked in Advanced Warfare. I will give credit where it's due. The diamonds do look like actual little crystals, which is really cool. I actually do like that a lot. However, for me, I'm going to say it's bad. It's not that good. As well as the crystals look really cool in it, it's just not that good at all. I wouldn't even say it's decent. Like, it just doesn't, it looks really shit. So that's where I'm going to put the diamond for Advanced Warfare. But now we have royalty camo. Now, this was the first time I think anyone had seen anything like this inside of Call of Duty. As for camos, we'd seen lots of golds and diamonds. So Advanced Warfare bringing out the royalty camo was a very cool and interesting idea. It kind of looks like gold in a sense, but I think it has like other gems in it and shit. It looks really cool. So I'm going to put Advanced Warfare's royalty camo. I think we're going to put it into pretty good. I think I'm happy with that. So that's where we're going to stick that one. Now we've got Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3's gold actually looks fairly cool. I don't know how this would even stand up to Black Ops 1's gold, because it's just not as good, but it still looks really nice. So I'm going to say Black Ops 3's gold. I mean, at this point, there's not really much I can say about gold. Gold is just gold at this point. So Black Ops 3's gold is decent. I generally think Black Ops 3's gold is decent. As you can see, it looks very similar. This is where it gets interesting. Black Ops 3's diamond. Now, when you look at this here, you think that looks like gold. That's Black Ops 3's diamond. And mostly looks gold, and it just looks, I don't know, kind of gross. Like, the mix of the little gems and shit in it just looks really weird. I don't know, but I'd say it's decent. Looks somewhat visually appealing. So you let me know if you agree so far with the ranking I've put these in. But yeah, let's continue. So now we're on to Black Ops 3's Dark Matter. Now this is honestly where things change greatly for Call of Duty. This is the first time there has been a third and final camo in any of the Call of Duty, like a proper final mastery camo. And honestly, I have to say, this is a god tier camo. This just looks absolutely insane. Kind of really gives off a galaxy look, and it looks really, really pretty. Honestly, I kind of regret not playing Black Ops 3. But now, guys, on to Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, the gold looks very similar, obviously, to COD 4 Modern Warfare, because I think that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know where to put this. Honestly, I feel like I'm going to offend people with this, but I'm going to put it in bad. It's kind of, it lacks character like Ghost. Like, it's bad, but again, I can say, as a gold camo, you can't really expect much of it. In Modern Warfare Remastered, there wasn't actually a diamond camo, there was the Regal camo. Regal camo actually looks pretty nice. From what I'm seeing, it's a pretty good camo. I don't know where to put this one, honestly, because from what I'm seeing, it's kind of got like gold on it. It's kind of got like the gold patterns, and then the red kind of like runs underneath it. This, to me, looks like it would be a pretty good camo. In fact, it's very similar to Advanced Warfare's Royalty camo. And now we go on to Modern Warfare Remastered's final camo, which was Exclusion Zone. But yeah, this camo is awesome. It is literally like an obsidian type of camo, very rockish and black, and the green sort of like looks like ectoplasm or some shit. Like, this green stuff sort of runs through the cracks on this gun. Honestly, looks really nice, and the fact that it moves, the green, looks awesome. So Modern Warfare Remastered's Exclusion Zone does not make it to god tier, I have to be honest, but I will say it is up there in amazing. But now we're on to Infinite Warfare. So Infinite Warfare, this one, again, another gold camo. It's kind of getting a bit lame, not gonna lie. It's getting a bit lame. But the gold in this game, in a weird way, it's similar to Black Ops 3's gold. Like, it kind of has that same matted gold finish to it, where it sort of shines, but it's nothing extraordinary. I think we're gonna put it into decent. But now we have Infinite Warfare's diamond camo. Now, this diamond is absolutely awesome. They didn't just go and say, let's put little diamond crystals on it. No, they went out of their way to make the gun look like an entire diamond. It actually looks fucking beautiful, this camo. I think Infinite Warfare's diamond has got to go up there in amazing, but it looks pretty nice considering this game was apparently a piece of shit. But here we've got Infinite Warfare's solar camo. So this one's a strange one to me, because we've got the gold, the diamond, and then we get this random one before the final camo. So the solar camo, for me, I think when I look at this, I can see what they were going for. They were trying to make it look like the surface of the sun, and it's not a terrible camo. It really isn't. Like, it does look kind of nice, but just generally speaking, I think if I was using this all the time, I would probably get used to it, because it doesn't really stun me in a way. It kind of just looks a bit, looks like kind of a bit like barf, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in decent. I wanted to put it in pretty good, but just generally thinking about how these camos were, doesn't deserve that. It really doesn't. On to Infinite Warfare's Black Sky camo. Honestly, it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful camo. For me, is an amazing camo. A lot of people will think, what, you're not going to put it into god tier? It would almost deserve god tier, but I think the way in which they executed it, it looks like it was trying to take on Black Ops 3's Dark Matter, like it was trying to replicate it specifically, like it came out looking good, but not as good. So it's going in amazing for me. Now we're on to COD World War 2, the first COD I played, and yet I didn't do camo grinds in this because I did not give a fuck. Yeah, this is a funny one. It doesn't look that great. It looks kind of bronze in appearance. Looks really underwhelming. So, COD World War 2's gold, for me is going in bad. There's no doubt about it. It just looks bad for a camo, for a gold camo. COD World War II's diamond camo. It's a bad diamond camo. Let's not lie. COD World War II's diamond is just shit. Now, from what I'm seeing, there is actually another camo called gold cheetah as well. Gold cheetah and gold leopard camo, and they were added in pretty late. Now, these ones, they don't really class as mastery camos to me, even though they are golden. You've got to remember, in COD World War II, there was camos previously to gold that looked similar in pattern. They were just like a different tinge, and they were a different type of metal, and they were not mastery camos. So, for me, gold leopard and gold cheetah are not included in this because they don't have the challenges that you would do for a mastery camo. But we now have COD World War II's chrome camo. Now, this literally just looks like a pretty meh kind of platinum camo. It's nothing out of the ordinary, so for me, it deserves to go into decent. Generally, for COD World War II, the camos were just boring. They just generally were boring. However, we do have something next, which is called Chrome Tiger, which they added in as another secret camo. Now, if you don't know, in COD World War II, the camos as they were already secretive. Like, I think the diamond camo was probably very secretive. I don't know if that ever showed up for me, personally, but chrome camo definitely didn't show up for me because you had to unlock diamond on all classes and then it just appeared. So it was a secret camo. So not only was that secret, but the ones afterwards were also secret. So Chrome Tiger, for me, was a pretty good camo. Much better than Chrome, but nothing special. It wasn't amazing, but it was a nice camo. I will say it, like, just adding that leopard kind of pattern to the Chrome, or the Tiger patterns, I should say, did make it look a lot fancier, which brings it up to pretty good tier. And this one is going to stun a lot of you, because you guys might, as it is, might never have heard of Chrome Tiger. Well, get this straight. There is Royalty Tiger, and you probably have no clue what the fuck this camo even is. You've probably never seen it, and to be fair, neither have I. But from gameplay I've seen, this camo looks awesome. It's like a pink color, and I think you unlock it apparently for basically doing level 1000. So I think there was actually some other ones previously to that, which you got at like Prestige Master level 56. There was Prestige Master level 200, 400, 600, and 800. They had different colors, but Royalty Tiger was the final camo that you could get, which was for level 1000. That's why I'm classing it as a mastery camo. It actually moves as well. The pink parts move, which is definitely different. To have a moving camo in World War II, we hadn't seen this yet, so this was really cool for a World War II game. So this, for me, I don't know if I want to put it in pretty good or amazing. I'm going to put it in pretty good as well, but it is somewhat better than the Chrome Tiger. Black Ops 4. One of my favorites because, well, it was my first proper Black Ops experience. I know that might trigger a lot of people because a lot of you guys absolutely hate Black Ops 4, but for me, this gold camo stood out better than decent and bad. It was a reactive gold camo. I think that brings it up to a pretty good standard. Black Ops 4's diamond. I think this was a god tier camo. This diamond was not only very, very pretty like Black Ops 2's, but it actually changed color with kills. And then it went to a rainbow diamond at like 30 kills. Absolutely insane. That is an awesome diamond camo. And now we've got Black Ops 4's Dark Matter. And again, another god tier camo. The fact that this is a reactive camo that can go from a black sort of tinge with red sparks going up it to changing to like a glowing orange to a flaming orange, and then it can turn other colors, and then it can turn into kind of like dark matter or dark ether at the end with spikes on it. Fucking awesome. A great camo. God tier. I just have to put those up there. So anyway, guys, now onto one of my favorite Call of Duties, Modern Warfare 2019. So Modern Warfare 2019 had a fantastic gold camo. In fact, it was probably one of my favorite gold camos because it really brought a different feeling to gold. It didn't just slap on some matted, smooth gold with a bit of reflection to it. They added some more textures and grooves to it. It looked better than platinum. It just did. It was really nice. And even on the parts where there was black, it had little golden ridges going through it. So for me, this was an amazing gold camo. Then we've got platinum. Platinum in this game was decent. And then we had Damascus. This one's controversial because a lot of people don't like it. They think it was mid. And honestly, I would agree with you. If you were talking, of course, about Damascus before it was updated, though. Because Damascus looks really nice, has texture to it. So I think it makes it an amazing camo. So Obsidian, for me, was also a very prestigious camo. I think that was the only good thing about Obsidian. It was just prestigious. Like, again, it looks nice in the sun, and it does reflect a little bit, and I don't think it's an amazing camo. I think because of the fact that it was black and matted, you couldn't really see much of the shapes of the gun, but I think it's a pretty good camo. Now onto Black Ops Cold War. This one, shiny, reflective like Black Ops 1's, very, very similar, so it's an amazing camo. Then we've got Black Ops Cold War's Diamond for multiplayer. From what I unlocked it on like 4 snipers, I did think it looked really nice. It's a very nice diamond, and again, I think it's amazing because it kind of stands up to Black Ops 2's Diamond. There's kind of a rivalry between them because they both have high quality diamonds that sort of shine and look really pretty. So then we got DM Ultra. Now this one is a very controversial one because honestly, I know I'm going to sound like a rampant hypocrite by saying that I never had a problem with this, because honestly, on this channel, I have complained many times about DM Ultra. I had all these problems with it, and I was saying that it was really shit. It was a matted purple grey thing, and it was not as good as Black Ops Cold War's Dark Ether, but it's actually not a terrible camo. Now, honestly, I think we're going to have to put DM Ultra into amazing. Has a lot of high quality shine to it, especially when you have it in higher rendered graphics, because I do not, I'm on console, and it looks really cool. Like, it does look really cool. You've got to give some credit where it's due. If we look at zombies, this is immediately obvious. Golden Viper. Now, this gold was probably one of the worst golds that we've seen in this game. It's going in god awful. You already saw that one coming. If you didn't, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know how you would have even saw anything good in this gold camo. It's really gross, grungy, and black, and I can't imagine for 1 minute that a single person actually grinded for this. It's like everyone was grinding for Plague Diamond or Dark Ether, and when they got this, they were just like, cool. So now we've got Plague Diamond. Again, it's very similar to Diamond, but I'm going to put it in pretty good. Reason being, I think the pink and the purple does kind of kill the vibe a little bit, because the white crystally look with the gold underneath it looks like it's just an absolute vibe. It looks really clean. This doesn't, however. It looks a little bit monotonous. You personally might hate me for this. You probably will think, no, it's better than normal Diamond. But I don't think so. I think it goes in pretty good. And now we've got Black Ops Cold War's Dark Ether for zombies. Now, this one should be already an obvious one. God tier. It is like Black Ops 3's Dark Matter, but improved upon. It doesn't have the blue, but when it was like bursting with purple and pinks flourishing through it, going omnidirectional ways, just like, it really felt like it embodied the zombie storyline in one camo. It has those sort of textured, bumpy rigidness to it, which kind of you could see in the lighting. Looks really nice. We're on to one of the most debated Call of Duties of all time. Gold in Vanguard does look amazing. Gold in this game has rigid bumps to it, kind of like Modern Warfare. They did something innovative with the gold in this game, but the gold looks shiny, it looks really nice. It has bumps and patterns to it, which also brings out its sort of innovative side. It's a really, really amazing camo for gold. And this one's going to be a complete polar opposite, because now we've got Vanguard's Diamond. Now, I feel like it's like World War II's Diamond. Basically, it's the same thing. The diamonds on it look really fake, like studs they're pasted on. So actually, no, you know what? It's going in bad. I don't care. Now we've got Atomic. Yeah, I finished this. Well, I unlocked it recently. I've got like 3 guns left for Atomic. Atomic, I could see what they tried to do with it. They tried to take an innovative step with Damascus, but moving and different colors. Now, the reason I think this falls short of amazing is because, yes, it moves, but it's extremely pixelated. And not only that, it does not really have anything extra to it like glowing or texture. It's literally just like a flat image moving across a gun. So I feel like this camo has to go into, I don't know, I really want to put it into here, but I feel like it kind of needs to go in decent. I'm going to put it in decent. I don't even care. It's decent. Now we've got Golden Viper for Vanguard. The Golden Viper on here looks really shit. It looks like some sort of cheese or something. But in game, it's like rose gold. It's like the gold, but rose gold. So I think for that, it goes in amazing as well. It's really nice. I haven't done zombies because zombies sucks unbearably, but I've got to give credit where it's due. It is an amazing gold camo. It's like a rose gold, much, much better than whatever this shit was. But now we have the Plague Diamond for zombies, and this one's going to piss some people off, but I'm sorry, it has to go in god-awful. It is a shit camo. I don't know what they were thinking of with this camo. Honestly, it's the worst camo I've seen in Vanguard. It's so bad. Like, it's like diamond in bad here, but worse. It looks sort of like a dark pinkish sort of shitty diamond that just doesn't even look remotely attractive. Like, why would I want to use this on my gun? If anything, I would use this, and this is not good either. And anyway, now we're left with the infamous and the most controversial camo ever, Vanguard's Dark Ether camo. That one's just gonna go in bad. No discussion about it. It's not god-awful, because it's still a nice camo, but it just looks like it should have come from a bundle. It's just green tiger moving up a gun. If it had glowing on it, it would probably at least make it to decent or pretty good, but it's just a bad camo, not remotely worth my time. So anyway, that is our tier list. So hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, without smashing your screen to pieces, be sure to smash a like on this video. It really goes a long way, lets me know you enjoyed the video, and lets YouTube know the video is enjoyed by the audience. As well as that, if you've watched this far without skipping any parts of the video, be sure to comment mastery, because that's what we're talking about in today's video. So yeah, hopefully if you've watched this far and you've not skipped any parts, you'll comment that down below. But other than that, be sure to check out the tier list. It will be linked below. This is my tier list. I did make it, just like I made the Black Ops Cold War one. I will update this, hopefully, just like the Cold War maps one. I do need to get back to updating that, because I've not updated that tier list, and that has a bunch of new maps that need to go into there. But yeah, so let me know how you would rank them. That is it for my tier list. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye, guys.